Hello gays. Hello gays.
Hi guys, welcome! Hi guys, welcome! Hi guys! Hi guys! Hi guys, welcome!
What's up, Florini? How ya doing, brother? Trying to get this fucking shit to work, as always, because it never does. Always something. There you go. Malcolm Conway. Alright. Okay. Let's try out. Well, try out. It's not like it's any fucking different, but Tyrannus plus Lug have officially merged. The first ever server to ever merge in this game. Hype. With that said, there's people here. You know, there's a couple people. You have at least some Lug people. Like they pulled up with more than 5 gamers, which is cool. Let's check the auction house. Let's check the auction house. Let me pull that up there. Awesome. Fuck yes, brother. Oh. I fucked it up. Now it's not working again. Let me reset that thing again for the third time. And it doesn't work. Okay. There we go. Bam. Selling gold, $5 per mil. Imcoin, Knight S, add Discord, Brian Lang free. Chat, ban that guy. That's a scam, by the way, in case you guys ever fucking run into that guy. But we have this band of decimation. Oh, we don't even need it now. We don't even need that shit now, because we're level 210. But I was gonna say, not much has changed in terms of auction house and shit. Cool server name. I mean, I don't really give a shit what they name this shit. I was shocked that it worked. And that they didn't delete everything I have in this game. Or in the server. Because I have I still have a mage on this server with the exact same name who I had on Lug for an Xfer. Because I Xferred gold from Rhiannon to Lug. Because Tyrannus was merging with Lug. I was surprised that tune is even alive and that they didn't like accidentally delete half the server. But it does also mean there's 2 tunes on this server with the name Duros. Which means, in my case, I can't mail myself because the mage comes up instead. I can't mail gold either for some reason. Am I mailing myself at this point? Because I can't mail gold to Duros. Does that mean that it fucking thinks that I'm mailing myself, or like... Oh, I can, okay. I don't even know why I'm mailing myself gold, but I think it just kind of is what it is, but like... I don't mind having 2 tunes with the same name, but it does create a fucking issue because I cannot be mailed. Because if I log in this guy right there, this druid or this mage is the motherfucker who gets all the mail. Because you can't choose who to mail. And so if I am, you know, requesting something from Clan Bank or whatever, then they can't mail me. Which, well, I guess this is me, so technically they can mail me, but like they're mailing the wrong tune. Ha 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 ha. Yeah. I am surprised they didn't fuck anything up. Yeah, me too. I was expecting that. I was expecting to not have any tunes left. But that is not the case. And however, there hasn't really been any stuff from Log's side of things. In terms of like a bunch of gear getting sold and stuff. There's nothing in here. Which I was thinking they're gonna pull out with a bunch of different gear and shit, but no. I also don't know how the clans are thinking. Like, dude, you see this shit? There's a bunch of gamers here. This is the most active I've seen the castle ever, pretty much. But anyway, let's do some of these bounties and shit, because there is still an event going on. And I should take advantage of that and try to level up. But they have also deleted all of my hot swaps. Which I guess is kind of expected with a server merge. But it also is a little annoying. There we go. I think that's all I need to have here. Huge imp foods, I don't have that yet. Large imp, there we go. And there we go, I think that's what I look like. Yeah. That's what I look like. Alright. Well, let's crack on with bounties. I am trying to hit level 215, but I won't do that before the update because I am literally not home at all. Well, oh, this game is mobile. Right, I forgot that. Yeah, I might actually hit 215 then. I am spending 5 days well out this country, so I'm not gonna have any time to sit here and stream and play and shit, but the game is a mobile MMO. Fuck, I forgot that shit, dude. I forgot that shit. But 215 is the plan, at least. 215 easy. I don't know, dude. That is a lot of hours. A lot of hours. I looked at how many hours it took to reach level 170 on my road to endgame tune, and it took 46 hours. So you're looking at pretty much 50 hours to reach 170, assuming you licks all the way through. Which is a lot of hours to simply just get to mid-game. You're not even like... You can't even play the game at that point. You're getting started. But anyway, crazy. Fuck yeah. It is crazy. I don't think people realize how time-consuming this game really is. In 50 hours on any other like RPG MMO game, you're definitely endgame. That's for sure. You can at least play all the different things in the game. In this game, bro, you're not even like, you don't even get into half the clans because you're too low. Some clans requires you to be 170, some of them 200, some of them 220. And yeah, you're looking at pretty much 150 hours of playtime just to get into a clan, or have the chance of getting into a clan. That is actually pretty crazy. That's wild. Yes, but it is the way the game looks. And some people enjoy that. Sorry about that. Let's see. You did a quick 5-minute stream today? Yeah. I thought I would fucking play the game, but I got pretty tired after just logging on. Which is like, that's how this game is until you reach endgame. You're just trying to level up to play the game. Play the full version of the game. I need restos. There we go. Throw that in there. I'm surprised there hasn't been like any crazy sales going in the auction house with all the log players maybe trying to make a quick buck or some shit, or Tyrannus players for that matter too. And there does not seem to have been any merch with any clans and shit either. I mean, I'm gonna message someone, see what they're saying. See what's up with that. This merge did, like, sure, it was planned and it was expected, but it really did come out of nowhere. Celtic new update? No, just Tyrannus and Lug being merged into Tethra or Fetra or Tethra, some other, I don't fucking know. Like, this merge was expected, but they announced it 2 days before the update, and then just bam, here we are. They also failed to merge Lear and Dawn and Rhiannon and Hearn, which they don't even fucking, they didn't even say why. They just did not merge those servers. They just be doing shit. On God, they just be doing shit. They just be doing all kind of shit. I love the fact that we had a big ass fucking server wide, game wide voting, and then they just went with their own plans anyway. Like, what the fuck was the point of the voting? Soul music. But yeah, let me ask Someone I know. I don't think that person's awake anyway. Are there any plans for the luck merge in terms of clans merging, etc.? Or have you all not discussed that yet? I'm asking people I know. How this fucking clans and shit will work out. It's not like Log is the biggest fucking server out there. Rhiannon. Big up, Rhiannon. Big up. Rhiannon will be having comp at least. That's fun for you guys. I don't play, so I don't care. Yeah, I know. But those who do play, Hearn and Rhiannon, those are decent servers. But you're not gonna get along, seemingly. So you guys will have some beef. Relia versus all the her noobs. Your words, not mine. Nah, I think it... Yeah, I don't know. I leave game 1 month ago. Good decision. Keep it that way. Sanity comes back. Yeah. You get very successful in life when you leave this game. Nah, for some reason I feel the need to at least do these bounties now when there is this XP and event and shit. Otherwise you wouldn't catch me doing this. It's taking me over 5 months to reach 210. That's how fucking long this grind is. And also the fact that I don't play that much. Yes, sir. You'll stream Borderlands 4 on release though? Yeah. It is supposed to release at 6 PM my time, which is 13 hours from now. Assuming that the conversion is correct. I get off work at 7, so if I don't fall asleep I will stream the release. Otherwise I'll stream it next week. On Wednesday, maybe Tuesday evening / night. Because I do have a fucking shitty weekend schedule. So I won't be able to sit here and play 24/7. I wish I was a kid in school who could just call in sick and just fucking play video games all day. That'd be nice. Yeah, for real. Yeah, that would be nice. But also, dude, if I sit inside and play video games for an entire day, I don't feel fucking well at the end of that. I need a fucking 1 week detox after that kind of shit. But the game's the game. True that, grown-up shit. Yeah, pretty much is like that. You'd think you'd just sit and play video games all day when you got your own place and shit, but fuck that. Fuck that shit. A nice little beer, watch some football, go to bed. That's a nice evening. But yeah, it is what it is. How much XP are we getting from these, by the way? 85, 84. Alright. Okay. Dude, Castle is fucking active. Who got this, Donnie? Fully stacked. Only one beer, give me at least 5. That is only on Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, alright? Normal weekdays, keep it to 2 or 3. That's what I say. If you're gonna have 5 beers every evening, dude, you're not gonna have much money left. If you don't buy like shitty beer, basically. What's the point in that? True that. Yeah. You gotta keep something special about the weekends. You know. You do have to do that. Iron Ghast. They should be in Forbidden, right? Nope. This is probably the last bounty I'll do. This Lix is running out anyway. Okay. I'll check back in when you do Borderlands 4 streams. Yeah, bro. Alright, man. Take care. Should see you tomorrow then, but I can't promise anything. Alright, let's turn in this guy. And Lix. Because that is all this game is. Maybe try and do something. Turn some of these masks into something. But yeah, like, to speak on the merge again, if anyone's even fucking watching, it has increased activity by quite a bit. Like, sure, you can call log super dead, which it is, so you're not wrong. Well, now the server don't exist, so you're actually wrong. But pre-merge, sure, it was fucking dead. But like, there's at least, you know, I'm not gonna assume anything, but I would assume that there's at least like 20, 30 big fans of the game on log. they might just have, you know, a life and shit to do. Which is why you don't see them on as much if you are from LUG. But I'm sure a lot of those guys will start showing up as well, because now they might have that little spark of motivation to play. Since they can actually kill all bosses and shit. But then how the actual like server clan system and shit will go together, I have no fucking clue. And I don't think... I am giving you guys some information from one of the leaders. And that dude is saying, yeah, a lot of clans are merging existing clans. Discussion is which, but most are set on choosing the least active alliance clan. Okay, cool. So, it does seem like they are getting integrated with the server and system and clans and shit. Which is like, it's cool for all parts, I would say. I don't necessarily mind extra comp in terms of bidding for items and shit. Because now this server is... Obviously, right now it's probably the most active. Maybe second most behind Epona. I would claim that Tyrannus was more active than Aran before merge anyway. But now it's definitely second most active. Especially with no other servers have been merged yet. But... the problem with this is if there's gonna be 20 or 30 new people in the clans that are bidding for drops, then obviously prices will go up in Dragon kill points way. Which, luckily, I don't really give a shit because, I mean, I'm able to buy a lot of these things. I mean, I don't have much to bid for anyway. I got 2 Imperial Decimation bands in my bank, which... when I put those on, I'm pretty much as maxed as I could be in like relative terms. Of course, I can get another Apo or Banny, and I can get Dodge Goal, and I can get this and that, sure. But like, in terms of jewelry and shit, I'm fairly fucking good. I also have a Godly Knights Ami, so I'm fine. I don't mind the comp, but like if you do mind the comp and you rely on kill points, then there's a lot more people to comp for drops now. Which I guess is the case for any server that merges and the clans join each other. But it's fun to see some activity. You can't really be mad at that. I also think both servers are fairly similar in the playing approach and stuff. People are quite nice and chill on both servers. Which works out well. Let me just try to not die. Yo, what's up, Mingo? How you doing? Tethra new server? Yes, sir. Indeed. Tyrannus on LUG. One server. Unified. For Deka's choosing. Did the merge work? No glitches and shit? Surprisingly, no. Besides the fact that there are multiple tunes with the same name on the server. Which I guess Deka failed to fix that or address that. They were gonna do name changes and a bunch of that kind of stuff, but no. There are multiple people on this server with the same exact name, so it is what it is. I don't mind it, but it does mean that you can't mail my warrior anymore, because if you mail Duros, you're mailing my mage, so you're still mailing me, so I guess it's okay, but like, yeah, there's 2 players or 2 tunes with the same name for a lot of people who had tunes on both servers. So, there's that. But I did have some stuff on Lug, which I now have on Tyrannus, which I'm happy for, and I can't complain. Deca back at it again. I mean, I am very happy that they didn't accidentally delete half of the server and the tunes and shit, so they did pretty well, considering the only issue is the names. But, yeah. I did become about 12 million richer from this merge, which I didn't even expect this merge to work. I expected everything to just get fucked up and then like have to wait 3 months to get my account back and shit, but it is what it is. It's working and activity is quite good. But they did fail to merge Lear and Dawn and Rhiannon and Hearn, which they were supposed to merge today as well, or yesterday I guess. Nice then. Yeah, I mean, I think so. I still haven't reached endgame though. I'm putting in hours, bro. Fuck. I'm putting in actual hours and I'm not getting anywhere because this game is so fucking grindy. Tell me about it. For real. For real, for real. You have to like be on a fucking schedule. Like licks one level every day. Have some fucking crazy schedule. Wake up an hour earlier before work. Licks. 4 lickses. Work, licks, blah blah blah. Fuck that shit. They need to give me a 3x XP event, so I can actually play on this server. That's something they should do though with the merge, because there's gonna be a lot of players that might be coming back because they're like, oh, like in Lux's case, oh, now we can kill all bosses, now everything isn't a struggle, I'm gonna come back. But then you're level 217, you need to get 230, and that's 500 hours of Luxing. Yeah, an actual XP event would be cool. Yeah, it would be cool. It would be very nice, but they've given us this little slight XP increase now for these 2 weeks, which I guess in their head is like, oh, it's a 2-week event, so people have 2 extra weeks. Let's not make it too good, but like, in reality, it's still so many fucking hours of lixing. So they should like permanently increase it by 1.5 anyway. That's just my own take. I think a lot of people agree though, but oh well. Oh well. What can you do? What can you do? Try and not die. Don't attack me, boy. True. Any new stuff in Action House with merch? Cool OG like stuff? Nothing. Well, I did get my hands on this bad boy. which is cool. But besides that, there hasn't been anything. Because yeah, I also would expect like a bunch of OG lug players coming back and like selling a bunch of stuff and shit, but nothing. And I have been on lug for the past few weeks, in and out, and there's never been anything in the auction house, so yeah, I guess like there isn't much. If they didn't have a single page before the merge, chances are they're not really gonna be that many more pages after the merge. Because I don't know what system lug uses, but they obviously have some form of endgame action going on. They do kill everything except GLA, is what I've seen, and obviously Mannequin. But yeah, I just don't think anyone is selling anything. I think the lug people are just, I mean, they have no one to sell it to either. So eventually you stop trying, I guess. That's what I'm thinking. Alright, yeah. But I do, obviously, there should be, statistically speaking, there should be double the amounts of drops on this new server now. In terms of like, you've got an entire 14-year-old server added into this server. So there should be twice as many Royal BT shielding charms, for example. Whatever you want to do with that information, that's up to you. But yeah, it should be something like that. But yeah, I don't mind the merge. I think it's actually extremely fucking good. Not just for the fact of bringing activity up, but look at this, right? If you're a new player, which there is like one new player every month, look at all these servers. This is for one of the most dead games. Why do you have this many servers for one of the most dead mobile games? Like, imagine you're new, and you're like, oh, there's fucking 18 servers to choose from, and you realistically should choose either Iran, Epona, or now Tethra, but you happen to choose Nuada, or fucking Fingal, or Morrigan, and there's not a single player on either of those servers. So like, the merge makes a lot of sense in the sense that new players have less servers to choose from, so they're more likely to play on a server that has at least one player. Because if you're a new player and you choose Morrigan by accident, or you don't know, and there's just no one playing on that server, you're like, damn, this game is fucking dead as fuck. So then you're automatically just out, instead of getting out when you're level 70 and realize that the game is too grindy, which is like the second step for most new players. And then you don't need fucking 18 servers for a mobile game with like 1,000 weekly players. You really don't. Honestly, they could narrow this shit down to like, I mean, they could probably do fucking 4 servers, but like a reasonable amount would be about 10 servers, which I guess they're getting down to. But they need to work on the drop rates and how many drops each boss drops, as you're gonna have, just girl math, you're gonna have double the players on every server, assuming they merge. Well, you probably won't, but on some servers you will. Like Rhiannon and Hearn, they're probably gonna match each other in terms of activity. So if you have 200 active players, you're gonna have 400 now. Now log is fairly dead, so it's not like it's gonna double the size of Tyrannus, but it is noticeable. It's very noticeable. Yeah, for real. Yeah, it only took them so long. Eight servers would be cool. I'm sure there are multiple servers that can do a triple merge into one. Like, You could have definitely merged Nuada, Morrigan, Crom, and Lug. 4 servers into one, and they would have the same population as Iran. Nah, a little more than Iran, but you know, they would be still below Epona, which tells you all you need to know about all those servers. It's cool though. Yeah, I think it's gonna make, well, it's obviously gonna make the game feel more active, but obviously all the struggling servers will definitely feel a boost in terms of being able to kill all bosses and shit, which wasn't the case for 4 servers. They couldn't kill Mannequin. And then I think maybe like 5, 6, 7 servers who really struggle with GLA, but they could get him down. So obviously all those servers are gonna have a nice boost from this. Like if you're a Lug player who never exferred out of Lug, you've waited like 9 years for this shit. 9 fucking years to finally be able to kill everything in the game. But yeah, we'll see. Maybe they break the game with the next merge. I don't really know. But it is cool to be the testing rabbit with Tyrannus and Lug, the 2 best servers in the game, now combined into the greatest server of all time. Just my opinion. Just my opinion. I need to get some fucking warrior gear though. I need so little things to actually be a decent build. Like that's pretty cool. Tethra looks dope now. It does. It does. And I think it's like a moderate kind of change as well. Because like imagine if you merged Iran with Tyrannus. Like I don't think the servers would handle that shit anyway, but like it would be way too many people. And it would be way too many chefs in the kitchen. Too many people trying to direct shit and do their thing. So it will definitely result in comp. And then it's like, I guess it would be a fair battle, but you know, one side is a little better than the other. So one side will struggle and have a hard time doing anything. But luckily, it's a fairly moderate, like you said, fairly moderate little merge with not too much changing. Couple extra faces, pretty much. All friendly vibes as well, which is fucking really cool. One of the main reasons I play on this server. Nice and friendly. Nice and chill. Why they name it Tethra though? I think because they didn't want one server to feel like fucking shit. Like if you merge 2 servers and one of the names just fucking disappears and the other one stays, I think people would just start crying. But they cry over anything anyways. People are crying over the new names anyway. But yeah, I think it's like to be neutral and equal in terms of not just giving the biggest server the name. Because if I had to choose between Lug and Tyrannus, I would want Lug. Lug was the first ever server I ever fucking played on back in 2011. So I would rather play on Lug or have the name Lug. But I think I'm just fucking balling. But I think Deca was like, nah, this is a new server merge, blah blah blah. let's just do a fresh name, fresh start. That way there's no like bias D for Tyrannus or Lug. But that's what I'm thinking. I don't know. They haven't really said anything. They are naming one server Rigatoni. They're naming one server Rigatoni. That is almost a good enough reason for me to return to Rhiannon, but I won't. Or sorry, return to Rigatoni. That would be fucking dope. Makes sense. Yeah, I think so. And it also kind of marks the change for not necessarily the new era of this game, because it might get terminated tomorrow, but it does at least kind of show that it was indeed a server merge and there's a new server. Which I guess true. It is a new server. It's not an old server. But it consists of 2 old servers. I don't know. You would have to ask Daka, because I've got no fucking clue. And they don't really tell anyone anything. So I don't know. I also don't know how long the maintenance was. I know a lot of people cried about it. So it seems like it was a couple hours more than expected. Because a lot of people were ripping their hair out because they could not play this game for like 3 hours. Imagine how addicted you are at that point. Holy fuck. Spamming the Deca devs just to get the servers up. Like that's gonna fucking speed it up. Like 5 hours. Yeah. And they failed to do Lear and Dawn and Rhiannon and Hearn. But I don't care. I mean, I'm the test rabbit. And I'm playing on Tethra. And this server is pretty fucking dope. They did merge, or Lear and Dawn will be called Lear. Which is like Lear, but with an Y and an extra L. Because they take L's. No, I'm joking. Not sure. But then they are merging Lear as well then, I guess. So that name will be something else. I just thought Rigatoni was a funny name. So did a lot of people. Because they got very memed for it. But yeah, I guess we'll see at the end of this year what the servers are officially called and which servers actually merge, because they seem to still not have decided the remaining how many merges is it? Like how many remaining merges could there be? 5 or 6? Not counting Lear, Dawn, Rhiannon, and Hearn. 6 more merges, maybe? I don't actually know. I don't even fucking know what servers are merging. But I only play on this server and Iran and Epona. So I like, this is the only server that gets some kind of action. Because Iran is just gonna be the same old plain fucking Iran. Which I know a lot of Iran players are happy about, but I feel like that's so fucking boring. You've just got the exact same shit on Iran every day, all day. No comp, nothing. I'm hearing some weird shit from my kitchen. That's fucking scary, dude. Let me go check it out if someone's trying to break in real quick. No, I don't think so. Maybe some junkie trying to break in. That's the downside of living on the bottom floor. The downside of not living in America, I could have had an AR-15 and just shot that motherfucker in self-defense, and I would be fine. But I don't live in the US, unfortunately, guys. Well, it's probably quite fortunate, to be honest. Probably. For real. Almost level 211 for once. Don't get into politics at 3 AM. Yeah, you got a point. I should get into it at 5 AM instead. Nah. LOL. This took long enough, dude. Holy fuck. You're looking at fucking 2 hours per level in this so-called XP event. How is this even legal? This is surely illegal to force me to play this much. Actually crazy. There we go. Level 211. Oh, I can actually unlock Valley of the Ancients, but it is one hell of a fucking grind, and I have shit gear, and I'm just gonna insta-die. So I'm gonna try and pay to win my way into Valley of the Ancients by buying all the drops and shit. Hopefully someone sells me, because then I can get into that fucking area and start lagging, and the stream just crashes and shit. Oh god, Valley of the Ancient grind begins. Fuck yes, brother. I'm just hoping I can do the DG quest, or start doing the DG quest, but I might need I might need EDL armor for the pieces. No, that shouldn't matter. I don't know, I guess we'll fucking find out. There is a guy who has defined essences. Who has essences. So I'm gonna pull up to castle real quick and get these fucking essences, and then we can start with the fucking endless grind. The endless fucking grind. Yeah. That is crazy, bro. I'm gonna have to do this shit like for the fucking 5th time in this game. He just never gets any faster. Oh my god. Shout out to Karadog McCaskey. You are the GOAT. Thank you, brother. Thank you very much, brother. That guy's a fucking lifesaver. All right. I don't know why my fucking throat is so fucked up. I guess it's because I talk a lot at work. I need to start working, bro. If you guys head on over to Twitch right now and you donate 1,000 gifted subs, I will not show up at work tomorrow. It's a very good deal for you and me. All right. I have to do this. Which is exactly how I wanted to spend my 3:37 a.m. So yeah, this is great. In the meantime, I'm gonna power level myself a little bit. And then I have to get the attunes some way, which is just gonna be really fucking hard. Watch out, bitch. This druid will be my druid main. I have a phoenix for that motherfucker for some reason. I am fucking dedicating everything I have and own to this server. I'm gonna have a bunch of spirit imps and a spirit phoenix and everything like that on this server. I'm gonna be the most pay to win guy on Tyrannus. Or on Tethra, because I'm just that guy, bro. I am just that guy, bro. But yeah, let's unlock Valley of the Ancients on this server. That is pretty cool. I wonder if I can start with the quest in there, or if I need to level up a bit more. Because otherwise I can actually start grinding Valley of the Ancients on this account. Which would be very nice. Ain't that right, bro? Hell yeah, brother. I can kill this guy as well. Because I need those leaves. He's all the way down here. You've got the bots already stacked up and ready. Alright. One more of these fuckers. There we go. Need to relix on this guy. I'm losing my voice for real. I didn't know just fucking talking would be that crazy. Can't believe I have to go through this bullshit again. This is crazy. This is crazy work. This is the place to level when there's like the Better with Friends event and all that shit. And when Deca had all that shit on and they didn't know, and groups did not even impact XP, I was here all day, baby. I was here putting in the work. Yeah, we'll see what Valley of the Ancients is like with a level 210 account, and if we can even do anything, because I don't actually know. I am just gonna relog my druid into my ranger, because that guy will be able to take at least an extra hit compared to the druid, because I'm gonna have to farm my my attunements on my own. Well, I guess I could ask for help. We will give it a try and see. I completely forgot the fact that I can ask for help. I can ask for help. I didn't think of that. But anyway, let's let some of these guys load in. Whilst I make my way over to the wyverns, the hardest bitches there is. I am a warrior. I should be fine. But that is not the reality. There you are. Come on, baby. Have some of this. There we go. That shit is done. What does this thing do? 697. Okay. You have to be running around here. And back to here. GG. It's GG for these mobs, brother. They're about to get it. Nah, probably not. Maybe if I had EDL, I would be a little more confident. But no. You do get a fair amount of XP though from this quest. Man, if they added repeatable quests that actually let you level, that would be crazy. Deca when players want to have fun. Red card. True that. True that. Alright, let's see. Let's see. Which one is it then? Okay. That is done. And now we are doing this. Good luck, gang. Thank you very much. I will need it. I will definitely need it. All right. How am I even doing this? I don't think I can survive. No. I got one-shotted. Yeah, I can't. Alright. Well, that solves the equation. Holy fuck. What am I even supposed to do at that point? I am fucking... I can't even do anything. Damn, there's a lot of people in here. There just straight up is no thing I can do. GG. Yeah. I can't do shit. I'll pay this fucker regardless. Where am I trying to go? Fingers Cave, there we go. I will farm with this guy and still pay him. I need this shit done. And I need it done right now. I want to unlock Valley. Also because I got a bunch of gold from Lag. I'm balling out and spending gold on useless shit. But it's okay. Yeah, that's annoying. It's horrendous. That's what it is. Nothing. Nothing. There we go. Fuck yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Let's see if I can survive these guys. I don't know. I have no idea. Okay, I can. GG, yeah. If I have this luck on Wyvern, then I'm happy. But I probably won't. No. Damn, they hit hard. Shit. That's just wild. This is fucking... I don't know, it's fuck. I need to stick with this guy. I can't solo these bitches either. Nope. I am nothing. I am nothing. Oh. This is fun. One time I had to kill the wyverns for like half an hour to get a drop. This shit might be the same. Which is fun, isn't it? Yeah, this guy gets it. This is very fun. All right. One of them is up. Nothing. Here is one. Nothing. Nothing. I have nothing. Alright. This is fun, right? Yucky. Yeah. It is yucky. I'll tell you what. I'm gonna finish this quest. Or, you know, unlock this shit. And then I'm gonna go to the gym. And then I'll see if I continue streaming after that. Or what happens, because I don't know. But I might grind some Valley of the Ancients now. But I don't actually know, because it's fucking late. And I'm working. I'm working today. I don't know if I should get like a little nap in or whatever, because my sleep schedule is fucked right now. But anyway, I'll be right back. All right. All right, all right, all right. Alright. Just call in sick to work and play all day. You know, if Borderlands was released at 6 a.m. and not 6 p.m., 100%. But I get off work at 7 anyway. So it's alright. I'll probably be too tired to play anyway. So I'll probably end up playing next week instead. But yeah, you have the mindset, all right? You have the mindset. You really do. That is the correct mindset. Here you are. What's up, bitch? You got the mindset, buddy. All right. Heck yeah. Yes, sir. There we go. He got the fucking achievement. That's my boy. Fuck yes. Oh, what's that shit, bro? I had fucking chocolate in my hair. Let's go Fingles now. Get this shit over with. Hold on. What the fuck was that? I don't know. But that was scary. Alright, let's do the hardest part of this whole thing. Which is these fuckers. Imagine we get this bitch first try. That would be fucking legendary, alright? That would be the shit. There we go. Let's lock in, baby. Let's do this shit. No. Nothing. I thought I might have had, you know, had some luck. But I didn't. I did not. Bro, no way we got it in the second fucking kill. Ah. Fuck, dude. Last time this shit took me half an hour. That's fucking crazy. That's annoying, bro. I mean, it's not because it's faster, but like, I had to sell my soul to kill those fuckers last time. I had to sell my soul. Let's see if I can even survive this guy, because I don't know. Come on, we're on a roll. Just give me that shit, bro. There we go. Bam. First try. I told you guys. We're on a roll right now. First try on this one as well. I am converting to Islam. I mean, at that point, it's a sign. It's a sign. It's a sign that cannot be ignored. Crazy wording. I'm sorry, brother. It's all fun and games. But we might have it here. We've got my entire career on the line. In every way possible. I don't hope for a drop. Good. Fuck yes. Good. Okay. Yes. That's good. All right. Well, we only need this guy and then we're done with this horrendous experience. And we have unlocked Valley, and we will get started with all that shit in a second. But I will first go hit a little gym sesh. A little something something. That is what I will do. Okie dokie. There we go. You, my sir, you get a paycheck. 200k for your bravery. Bam. Thank you very much. And we have unlocked this amazing area in Celtic Heroes. And that is the end of the stream. Well, I guess a little break. But yeah, that's everything for now. I might hop on back later and see if we rock some Valley stuff. But for now, that's it.